I'm Sasha, Regional Educator at Pictou County Solid Waste. And today I'm going to show you how to do a super fun experiment with things you probably already have around the house. But before we get started, let's go over some basics. The main topics we're covering today are about landfills and decomposers. You've probably heard before that it's important to recycle, but do you know why? When we recycle, we give an item a chance to be turned into something new again. Did you know that aluminum can be recycled infinitely? That means we don't have to dig into the earth to find the natural resources that make aluminum. Instead, we can use what we already have. Did you know that making cans from recycled aluminum uses 95% less energy than it would to make the same item from scratch? But if I were to throw that aluminum can in the garbage instead of the recycling, it would get sent to the landfill. The landfill is where everything that can't be recycled or composted ends up. And that's why it's always important to check if something that you have can be recycled or composted before throwing it in the garbage bin. Items that end up in a landfill don't get a second chance to become something new. All the items at the landfill just sit there for a long time. It might be hundreds of thousands of years before some of these items actually start to break down. What are some of the ways that you can keep items from a landfill? Make a list of items you've used or repurposed instead of throwing away. Items that break down in landfill, especially food, create a gas called methane that is very harmful to our environment, even more harmful than carbon dioxide. But we've got a simple solution to that: composting. When you put your banana peel in the compost, it starts to break down or decompose. It does this with the help of organisms like bacteria, fungi, and worms. Decomposers like fungi and worms break down our banana peels into smaller parts, like nutrients, that we can use on our plants to help them grow. That's why we want food in the compost bin and not the landfill. Okay, enough talking. Let's get to the experiment. I want to see how long you think it takes for items to break down. So we're going to kind of make a mini-ish landfill. In a real landfill, there are lots of extra layers of things like plastic and clay to help keep the garbage from ever touching the soil. Our experiment's going to be a little bit different. But we are going to use a lid to make sure our landfill is airtight, just like a real landfill would be, and see how the bacteria is able to break down the trash that we put in there. Or maybe it won't be able to. We'll have to find out. All you need for your experiment are 3 clear jars or plastic containers, some soil, a little bit of water, and 3 items. I've chosen a banana peel, some cardboard, and a plastic bag. Also, make sure you have some tape and a marker so that you can label your jars. I've also included a notebook so that I can write down observations on each day of our experiment. Fill your jar about halfway and then place your item inside. Then fill the rest of the jar with soil and add a little bit of water. Make sure your item is still visible, and don't forget to label and date your jars. Now that you've got your items in your jar, make sure you're using your observation journal every day to take notes and observe any changes that you're seeing in your jar. Is one item breaking down faster than the other? Are they breaking down at all? Let us know in the comment section below how your experiment is going. If you want to learn more about this topic, you can head to the links in the description below, and you can also visit divertns.ca/education to download their free lesson plans for grades P to 6. One of my favorite ones is the Guess How Long That Garbage Lasts lesson plan, and you can scroll down and find yourself a really fun trivia game and see if you can guess how long that garbage lasts. Please share this video and let us know in the comments if you're doing your own experiments.